Yeah, in this video I'm going to show you how I almost died installing this Waterfall thread fountain. What you see here is literally my own blood, but you also see some gold and you see some spider. How it came to happen, how this happened, I will explain you in this video. Yeah, before I show you how I almost got killed, um, I will just want to show you what it was like to start at this construction site. So first we had to build up this scaffold. Actually, this was not our job, but as those guys already went home, we had to do it on our own. So we set up this scaffold. And then when we have been at the top, we have put there the top construction, which would hold a water distribution circle. And at first we put there this wooden dummy because the customer needed some dummies, so he knew how to build around our circle later. So after 2 weeks, then we arrived again and we brought the stainless steel water distribution circle with us, and we started. And after we have fixed it to the top, we started to put in the nozzles with the threads. Yeah, and here you can see see us just putting the last nozzles inside. And after that, we set the bottom tank, as you can see here. We put it together, and then a little bit later we started to insert the threads. And the next morning we had to cut off a little bit of the metal parts so that they could build around there. And then the next day in the afternoon, we had our first run, and it looked really pretty nice because the light of the sun, it was shining on the water, and it was great. And now you are going to see what almost killed me. Yeah, what tried to kill me was a cordless screwdriver and a disc grinder, both laid on the top of this scaffold. And when I moved that thing, the cord of the cord here touched the cordless screwdriver, which was stupidly placed by a fellow worker here on that plate. And so this one began to fall, and it dropped exactly on my head. So I was moving that thing, and the moment I started to move it, first the cordless screwdriver dropped on my head, and I was really lucky that the disc grinder did not hit me too. And now you can see me here holding my head, and then I ran back to the wall there, and there was a faucet. And because I realized that I was bleeding really hard, so I didn't want the blood to drop on the floor, so I ran to the faucet. And this is how this blood came into this faucet. And this wall here was plated by gold. This is the bar, and this is gold plates. So the craftsman before me, he already went home. He was using the faucet for his waste. Yeah, and this spider accidentally also has been there. So now you understand how blood, gold, and spiders come together when you build a thread fountain water wall. So here you can see me in the car when we went to the hospital, making a selfie to remember this moment. And yeah. Okay, and here some other small interesting things. Here you can see the wooden dummy we had to place before we have put the real one there, the water distribution circle, so that those drywall builders could place their round covering around it. And another really interesting curiosity was that at the next evening, when we had the thread fountain running, we were wondering why some of the threads didn't get any water because the day before it everything went perfect. All the threads have been um, using water, and we couldn't find out why. And the reason was that we were using that somebody put this lamp here at the same plug where we had plugged in our pumps, and this reduced the power of the electricity, which made the pumps weaker, and that's why some of the threads didn't work. But at first we were thinking, oh my goodness, the fountain doesn't run. Maybe something is stuck or polluted or whatever, until somebody came and took this lamp away, and and then the next moment everything ran perfect again. So be aware when you're producing a big fountain and your pump is almost at the limit, that maybe it will not give all its power if you have too much electricity consumers at the same plug. Okay, and here you can see at the night we have been finished, and the customer, he brought some very powerful LED lights so we could test the effect. And yeah, at the end we were happy. I was still alive and the fountain was running, everything was fine, and I'm very thankful for Raphael, who helped me finish this project, because when I was hurt, the next day when I came back from the hospital when I was hurt, I couldn't work anymore. I was not allowed to it, but I also couldn't leave my partner Raphael here alone, so I had to sit many hours there and just review everything what's going on. And yeah, but what I can say is that it was a real highlight. All the craftsmen, they came and looked and they were amazed and they made photos. So it was a really nice fountain. Yeah, and when it was finished with the nice light and with all that nice surrounding, it looked really, really, really good. And I think the customer was very happy, and also all the clients in his restaurant.